Good evening. Welcome to the
Redneckrocker Show. It's the Redneckrocker Show with me, the Redneckrocker. Right off the bat, this show contains violence, nudity, sexual situations, and fucking foul, nasty language. And we are politically incorrect as hell. So if you have a problem with that, go read your damn Bible. Okay, so I've gotten a lot of cards, letters, texts, phone calls. Where have you been, Redneckrocker? Well, I made the mistake of putting an ad in to sell DVD copies of the Redneckrocker Show. Well, for 2 years we have been packaging and mailing and blah, 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 blah. But we got beer money out of it. So I'm back with my sweet wife, Carla. I love you, baby. And the rest of the boys in the band back here. So, as usual, just going to run through a couple things that are bugging the Redneckrocker in this world. And, maybe a few laughs and whatnot, whatever. Cheat sheet, man. Cheat sheet. Cheat sheet. So, we got through to where you're wondering where the hell I've been. Okay. Somebody told me that Matt Lauer on the Today Show makes $25 million a year. Have you seen the ladies he gets to work with, man? Savannah Guthrie, beautiful. Natalie Morales, beautiful. Cameron Hall, beautiful. You know something? I would pay to go to work every day if I was Matt fucking Lauer. Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, the boy's got it made, and he's probably too freaking stupid. He's a germaphobe anyway. I mean, come on. Come on. I got a question for y'all. If they didn't have toilet paper commercials, would we forget to buy shit paper? What is the purpose of toilet paper commercials? It's like I'm sitting in there on the toilet and the roll's empty and I gotta yell out to Carla, where's all the toilet paper at? And she says, well, I haven't seen a commercial in 3 weeks. I forgot to buy it. And I'm like, oh my God. Hand me the newspaper or the kids' homework or something, man. Anyway, I don't get toilet paper commercials, man. I just don't. I saw a couple of them and it's got me to thinking, I do that every now and then. What the fuck? Anyway. Now, me and the boys I forget what program we're watching. We're watching this program and this commercial comes on about feminine odor. And I'm not being gross. That's exactly the way they describe it. But this lady's on there and she's talking about feminine odor. And then she's like, down below. And old Billy Bob, you idiot. Billy Bob says, I know exactly what she's talking about. My feet stink. And I said, Billy, you fucking asshole. She's not talking about that down below. I mean, do we really need to see that on TV? I mean, come on. Yeah. I got a rash all over my dick. You don't see commercials for that, huh? Anyway. Okay. Change the subject here. We have these convenience stores called Turkey Hill Markets around here. Go in the middle of the night, pack of smokes, candy bar, whatever. All right. I don't know if they caught this dude yet. But the same guy has robbed the same Turkey Hill 3 times in the past 2 weeks. This fucking guy, he's either good or stupid, or he should be a politician. Which brings me to my next subject. Politicians in Pennsylvania. I live in the good old state of PA. Thank God I live in the country, way far away from the dumb shit. But here recently, we have had what they call bonus gate, where they paid people to work on their They paid them out of state money to work on their campaigns. We've had Computergate. State employees were sharing like porno, racist emails and shit like that. Okay. That's all bad enough. Well, recently, our Auditor General is under indictment for fucking extortion. Our Attorney General is facing a bunch of shit, perjury, and God, what the hell is wrong with this state? I mean, it boggles the mind. The next thing they're going to tell us is the Department of Education Secretary can't read, and the Department of Treasury Secretary can't count. I mean, come on, what the fuck? Anyway, I hope all these guys that are under indictment, I hope they end up in a place where their main duty every day is to worry about bending over and picking up the soap. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's a lot of hard-working taxpayers out there that are getting fucked, and they ain't getting kissed. All right. So, I'm watching TV in the middle of the night, me and Carla, and this dumbass emergency alert system thing comes on, and I realize the benefits. Okay, I really do. I mean, a tornado or whatever, but there's one thing I always laugh about when we got a place called 3 Mile Island around here. It's a nuclear power plant. You might have heard about it. It's the one that melted down in 1979. Well, I live about less than 2 miles from there. And if that son of a bitch blew up, an emergency alert ain't gonna do me a fucking bit of good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'd be laying here on the couch with Carla. We'd both be smoking. And when I say smoking, I don't mean smoking cigarettes. Yeah, we'd be vaporized, man. So, makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. Now, I know y'all missed me. I'm gonna try to be back on it more of a regular basis. I'd also like to step out of character here one time. And some big things happened to me in the past 2 years. I ain't going to go into mentioning everything, but I do want to say one thing, and for once in my life, I'm going to be fucking serious. Hold the people close to you dearly, because you never know when they ain't going to be around no more. The people close to you, man, you tell them that you love them and all that good shit. It may sound like a pussy shit to you, man, but believe me, I found out the hard way. Okay. Alright, I just had to say that. I'm done. Okay. Now, I've been getting a bunch of mail and shit on this one. Redneckrocker. What the fuck happened in the win a date with the Redneckrocker contest? Well, me and Carla and Billy Bob and Jimmy Cool and Johnny Parks, man, we're all going through these entries and tucking $100 bills in our pockets. and oh man, did we get some pictures. And I'll tell you what, as bad and as nasty as I am, I don't even want to show them to you on here. We got everything. Well, okay, Jimmy, he kept the ones with the farm animals. Anyway. So we went through them and we narrowed it down to like 50. Then we narrowed it down to 10. And then we narrowed it down to 3. So we got this fine chick named Susie. She came over, man, and talked to me and Carl and everything. She was the one, man. Good looking girl, had a wild side to her. And so Carla held the fort down and me and Susie went out. Carla didn't have a problem with it because she knows me. She knows I won't do a damn thing. Not when you got an old lady like her, baby. And so we get out here to fucking, I don't know, Pete's Bar and fucking Grill, or I don't know, fucking Mack truck in or something like that shit. And we get in there, man, and we get a seat at the bar, and a bunch of my buddies are in there and shit. And I look over at Susie. I said, "You ain't gonna get one of them touchy-feely drinks, are you?" She says to the bartender, "Give me a shot of JD with a Budweiser back." And I'm like, "Oh, this is my kind of girl." And I'll tell you what, that girl could hold her own. I mean, hours later, it's getting towards closing time. My buddies are falling like flies. I'm barely holding on to the table, and she's putting them away, and you would have sworn she hadn't had a damn drink. And we didn't bring a car. We were dropped off because, drinking, driving, and I can understand that. Plus, I like to keep my money in-house, you know what I mean? I don't want to give nothing to the damn government I ain't got to give. Anyway, I barely remember coming home, but Carla told me she pushed me home. Susie pushed me home in a wheelbarrow. Dumped me out. I crawled across the porch and into the house, and I'll tell you what, it was a hell of a night. It was a hell of a night. But we will be having another contest very soon. I ain't going to guarantee it's win a date with the Redneckrocker because I'm still fucking getting rid of the hangover from that night. But we will come up with a suitable contest. I promise. I promise. The fans demand it. You know what I mean? And the Redneckrocker will deliver. Hey, I fucking wouldn't be the Redneckrocker if I didn't. Okay, I gotta go now because I gotta keep this under a certain amount of time so I can put it on fucking YouTube. What the hell? That's the benefit of YouTube. Any dickhead like me can put any damn thing they want anywhere. So, for Jimmy Bob, Johnny Cool, Cletus, Bubba, last but not least, my beautiful wife Carla. This is the Redneckrocker. Ride hard, rock hard, and haul ass. Good night, folks.